Hello, welcome to Love Drum to See. This is Kat. I want to introduce my co-host, which you do, and
Hey,
and I also want to thank her in advance for always being there. And if I need her, she shows up, and I thank you. Beauty in Black.
we're gonna do the final four episodes, ending crazy, season two, episode 13 through 16. Kimmy and Rain finally teams up with Mallory later on in the episode. So let's get to it. Episode 12 ended with Jules, right?
Yeah, Jules. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Confronting Sylvie at the hospital. He is not letting her leave. All she is saying, he was a nice guy to me. So Jules asking her who killed my son, and she state he failed. So she up there saying he failed. That's all she keep telling him.
Yeah, because if she telling the truth, she know what it's gonna be. So she got.
Right.
Yeah. Because
Kimmy called her, and she was acting like she was still at the house. I don't know. That was kind of crazy right there.
yes, it was. How you gonna not know somebody's in the bed? Not look.
Right.
You know her routine since she's been there. I mean, you would. I would think something is something wrong with her. I mean, like
Gina calls Olivia, telling her she needs that money by Friday. Excuse me, Charles is there and he gives her the phone. He knew his mom not telling him the truth about why she needs this money. Because she was gambling. That's what she was doing, right?
I'm assuming that's what it was. She was gambling, trying to make some money out of more money out of some money, and
Mm,
she got caught up and didn't do what she's supposed to do. And this woman does. I
right.
say I know this stuff ain't true, but I just see some dumb stuff in these shows.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Charles sees the video of his mom talking to Andy about the robbery and everything. Now he's pissed and so upset now that he knows Olivia set him up, his own mama.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just trying to figure out why she didn't think that he would have had cameras in his house.
Exactly. I mean, really, you would think people of their caliber that he would have cameras somewhere, but he
All
had
right, this
a place, so
right. Yeah, that's wild. She set up her own son to try to get money. Talking about something. This all he had.
yeah, exactly. You got your nerve. You got
Oh,
your nerve. This is all you got. You done broke
right.
my house, set me up. You killing two people. I mean, just all this.
So what y'all think about Rain buying the Linda's Club? I mean, if y'all what y'all feel about that? If y'all have any you know, answers to that, please comment down below. Cause I think it's something tricky about that.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't. I do too because he let it go too fast. He let it go too less. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, I think it's something not right with that.
Yeah.
So if y'all have a comment, please chime down below. Her son finally got the will. Do y'all think it's something fishy going on with her son?
Who's
He
son?
seemed like Delinda's son.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he be seeming like he hyped up, drunk, and I don't know what he be having going on.
And it could be an act so he can get whatever he's trying to do. Uh-huh.
Yo, yeah, get the money from her, and yeah.
How you know he ain't entwined with Jewish name and all that? He just
That's true, but what about that lawyer she hired? You know she had a lawyer. That's
oh
where he was. He met her at the lawyer place.
right, yeah, exactly. And she just was stupid.
I don't know.
She maybe done signed away some of what's his name? I always gonna forget. Will
Horse.
Horace.
Horse, right?
Yeah, maybe so maybe done gave away some of her stuff. No.
Right.
And she can't do nothing without he didn't know what she could do that anyway. But I don't know.
Well,
I mean, I do agree with you though.
Norman wanted to talk with Mallory alone in private, and she turns him down. So Norman turns to Roy and shows him a video with Mallory and Calvin getting it on in the elevator.
Mm-mm.
And Mallory gonna say that's AI. How about that wasn't me?
Yeah. She should have known.
So Roy get mad and say to Mallory, "You mad at me for having a relation with Felicia?" And she out here doing the same thing, but she ain't flaunting it in his face.
Nah, she ain't funny in the face. And he at that club, that was awful. That was awful what he done to her. I don't care how
hmm
bad the relationship is. That was awful.
So Roy decided to tell Norman Mallory unalived your wife. Norman's face dropped when he heard that. And Mallory said, "He's lying. He's a liar. Don't believe him. That he's on drugs. He a drug addict." Roy told Norman Jules no, and Norman plans to meet up with Jules later, you know, and confront him, I guess. Charles calls his father Horace and tells him what his mom has done, and Horace still not going to help his son out. So he told his son to send him the video and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, well, I don't know what he gonna do. That's what I want to know.
Help, yeah, he ain't gonna help him out with no money, cause that money he know he trying to get that money to get to his mama about unaliving them peoples.
Yeah, and she
Then that ain't even what the she need the money for. She was the cleanup woman, her and that guy.
yeah, Jim, go ahead, Jim. Jim playing that part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that had Jim fixed up.
And Vernie finally tells Mallory the truth about what's going on with Jules and this whole operation with trafficking. Now she understands what's really going on. Mallory finally goes to have a conversation with Kimmy and Rain. They have decided to work together to take the operation down. The laundering of money and all who's all involved, which is Jules, Norman, Olivia, Roy, and Charles. And Mallory kind of scared. She married to Roy, so she thinking it might mess up her money.
Yeah, yeah, for real, yeah. Well, I don't want to go too far too soon, but go ahead.
Um, Kimmy tells her by Roy being a drug addict, she will still have her shares.
Yeah,
It's too much going on with that family, but they are about to be exposed.
you got that right. You got it's a lot going on. A bunch of crooks and stuff scams. Oh, I mean, you got the company. Y'all can't share it. It may make
Right, and they already making money, and they just trying to scheme and get more money. What's so
yeah,
crazy?
yeah, it don't make no sense. Just do your share and it'll grow and add to the company, whatever. No, y'all wanna stab each other in the back. I tell you, some people it goes on in all companies.
Right. Mallory ends up looking up Kimmy and Rain background, so now she understands some of the things that they've been through. We learned on that season that Mallory was also a foster kid, and her life growing up wasn't good.
Right? Yeah.
And she said if it wasn't for Horace, she don't know where she would be right now. So all of them coming up with a game plan to shut their operation down. And that's Olivia, Norman, and Jules and Roy, all of them together. And Charles, was Charles involved in it too?
No, Charlie never be involved in that mess. I mean, they wanted him to come. You saw when they had that little meeting. No, that was the hardest.
No, I'm talking about, well, yeah, Charles he was involved in the operation, the sex trafficking and stuff.
No, he wasn't involved in that.
Or money laundering, he was involved in something that had, but all of it's connected together.
No. Okay, well, I didn't think he was involved in none of
Yeah, he was
that.
involved too.
Oh,
He
okay,
just wasn't as much
had much.
into it like how, they was, but he
Well, how
had
did
his part.
how did he play? He was well. We know that Roy, all of them silent investors. I assume they just sitting back looking at the money. So
Right. So Kimmy don't trust Vernie,
wait a minute, I'm gonna put my phone down.
but Mallory reassures her he is good. He was only messing around with Charles and that's it. I think he finished with Charles now.
But he should have helped him though. I don't think Charles don't deserve that. He don't
No,
deserve.
I don't think he deserved it either, but
he just misunderstood because look at that whacked out face. Look at the look who we had the powder out. You know what I'm looking for.
With his mama, his
Yeah.
upbringing from his mama, so he following behind his mama.
Exactly.
Drew-
Take a role as his role model. Look at that's what I meant to say. Look at his
Yeah,
role model. So what you expect? That's what he see. That's what he knows.
yeah, yeah. So Verdi do finally proves his loyalty later in the episode, but Kimmy isn't convinced. She still don't trust him yet. So we know Vernie goes pick up Evan and his sister at that rinky dink hotel or wherever they be. And luckily, Japanigga, I love to say Japanigga, saves the day again. Alex helped them by pretending he's helping Officer Traction. Jules starting to pick up on Alex moves, and he talks with Officer Traction about Alex. And you see how Jules just smacked him and he just took it.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, they bowed down to that man.
yeah, but they all in that together. Why? They all
Hmm.
broke, but they can't make no mistake. But anyway, go ahead.
Mallory and Rain, Kimmy talking about Roy and Felicia. We know Mallory can't stand Felicia, and Roy just a cokehead, sex fiend who thinks he's running things, and he really thinks he's running things. He think he on top of everything. Can't nobody underhand him or slick him out.
He don't realize how stupid he is. He don't realize.
That part, cause he very stupid.
Yes, he is. He don't have any sense. But go ahead.
Meanwhile, Felicia is in Roy's office twerking and carrying on at the job. And what's her name sees them while she took her phone call. So Rain seen them twerking
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, everything that talking. Yeah,
uh-huh. Her in the office
with Kimmy.
with Roy.
Yeah, yeah. Alicia's in office with Roy when she was in office with Kimmy and right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mallory.
Mallory walks in with a pot of hot coffee, threw it on both of them. Boy, that was a good fight. That's all I know.
Oh, that wasn't no fight. that
Uh,
was the
then Roy put his hand on Mallory. Then Kimmy and Rain jumps in it and beats him down. And I think one of them bust Roy upside the head with a bottle.
they sure did. I believe that was probably Rain. One,
It was Rain. Well, they told him up. He was messed up. Felicia has burns on her as well as Roy. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
that was a good scene right there because they beat the mess out of him.
Mm-hmm. What you did?
Yeah, definitely. Funny. That was a funny moment though, right there.
Yeah, it was a great moment because it was Roy. That's what made it great.
They beat the assets. They beat the assets up out of him.
Yes, they did.
Oh God.
He got what he deserved, and then what's his name?
Who?
What's his name? The Japanese guy. What's his name?
Oh, the Japanese.
He
What
saved
is
the
his name?
purses and everything, didn't he? He went back.
Uh-huh. His name Alex.
Alex. Yeah, that's his name. Alex. Yeah, yeah. He went back that all the longer than.
But Roy had a lot of nerves bringing Felicia in that office where
Oh,
Mallory,
mhm.
worked.
Yeah. Well, that ain't the worst he done to him. Look what he done to her at the parking lot. So that's nothing.
Yeah, yeah, that's true too. And took her to their house.
Yeah, 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 exactly. So that's nothing. Motherfuckers like
Right.
that.
Norman told Olivia she did it. She did it. She killed my wife. Mallory killed my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia said, "How you know that?" And he was like, Roy had told him that, and and she was like, she didn't believe him.
No,
Roy on drugs. He ain't telling no truth. This is what Olivia's
she
saying.
got to believe it though. I think she got him to believe it. What you think?
Ah,
You think she got him to believe that she didn't know what he was talking about?
Yeah, she still didn't believe it. She didn't believe Mallory could do something like that, so she didn't believe it.
Yeah.
But Norman is so stuck on, yeah, she did it.
Yeah. Well, but it was an accident, but just handled it wrong.
And then Jules took Sylvie to the morgue and locked her in there and kept telling her he needs to know what happened to his son. Now that was crazy.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was crazy. Lock
And
her.
she kept saying, he fell, he fell.
She did. She was scared, but she stuck to her guns. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, she stuck to her guns. She definitely was scared.
Mhm. You say anything other than that, you won't be found.
Then Kimmy went into Sylvie's room and pulled the covers back and seen that she was gone. She wasn't even in the room, and she started cussing everybody out. Where's my sister?
Yeah, exactly. They should have known. Somebody should have known. She should have known. She'd been sitting there for how long?
And then I don't know where what part that came in at, because I don't know, but I just want to say it when Norman met up with Jules. So that might be afterwards. Or
No.
was that before when he told him to this not the time?
Yeah, wasn't they at the hospital?
Yeah, they was at the hospital and he was like, this not the time, and he hit him in the throat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
While Norman trying to think he bad and everything.
With little frail self.
So Jules runs in his son mom house and unalive everyone.
Sure did. So that's his mom's house. Okay.
Yeah, that was his son mom house.
That's what I thought. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, and she was like she really didn't even care.
Yeah.
So he thinking his son had a seizure because she was like, he had seizure. So he thinking, yeah, maybe he had a seizure and that's how he fell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Jules let Sylvie go. He had her in the trunk of the car and he finally let her go and told her she better not tell nobody and whatever stuff he was telling her.
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy going
I,
off on
I was gonna
security. Well,
what?
we talked about that. She went off on security because her sister was gone. Jules tells Roy he has no power, and Roy said, "Who you talking to?" He said, "You, freaking junkie." Jules calls Roy a junkie. Yes, that's what he is.
Exactly.
Olivia calling Norman. Everybody got the memo about the meeting tomorrow, that they was having a meeting,
Right.
and Olivia was still in the hospital, so she had to go. Norman and Olivia in the meeting room. First, Norman told Charles Mallory killed his wife, and Charles said no, she didn't. Followed by he don't even care, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody comes into the meeting room, and that's when all the
Chaos began.
yeah, that's when all the chaos began. And Roy sitting in there like he ain't worried about nothing.
Yeah, and he the main one need to be worried because you know
Eh,
what happened. Who went first? Who did they? Who was the first one? Roy first.
was Roy first?
Yeah, the one that they told him what was gonna happen to him is what he done. I mean,
Oh, I think Roy was first when she was like, because he never even took a drug test, did he?
no, he didn't take the drug. He was doing drugs the night before when he was at his brother's house, and he was trying to tell him. And that was the next. That was the next day.
Right.
And it showed up, and he he lost his share. Yeah, he lost his share.
Yep, he lost his shares. All of them lost their shares.
Yeah.
No,
Charles, what Charles didn't lose. He lost his too. Didn't he lose his share?
I think, yeah, he lost his shares too.
Okay, but he went to jail like right along. They
But
took
we
him.
don't know what happened till they bring the new season on.
Got
But
that.
when Horace walked in, they was shocked because they was up there talking that stuff. Oh, we can't have no meeting without, one more whoever, on board, and he wasn't on board. They were saying it's non-void. And then he walked.
And I knew he was coming, but it just still, I was still surprised when I seen him walk through. But
But yeah, they did good. I can't wait till the next season. Cause I mean my prediction is that girl gonna end up being pregnant.
Yeah, that's what I was
Um
going to say to the
I don't know if all of them gonna go to jail.
They probably gonna go, but they gonna bail out. They probably gonna take them, but they ain't going to jail.
And what's his name? The light skinned guy who tore up horse car.
Hey, Angel,
Angel, yeah.
not me. So,
I don't even know what's his purpose now being on the show. They can let him go.
yeah, at first I thought that about Kimmy's sister, but since she gonna be pregnant, so now she's relevant.
Yes.
But
Well, I mean, this is us guessing that's what's gonna be.
yeah. We're guessing that, but it's probably what we're gonna do.
But I wonder, is there any more storyline after all of this? You know, they getting caught up and stuff. Well, unless they gonna get out of it some way, you know.
Oh yeah, they some kind of way they rich folks. They pretty well. They black
Well,
folks.
yeah, then they gonna have to find out about Rain and this club. So yeah, so they got a little bit more, but yeah, Angel can go.
Yeah, he can go. He don't. He. I'm like you. What he's there for? He just. Oh, he's scared to death though.
Yes,
He
and
is.
then with the two that was in the hotel that Bernie saved, I wonder if they gonna have a storyline too. You know, yeah.
I'm trying to. Who was
Maybe they gonna be going to court and stuff. Maybe that's what's gonna drag on. You
that?
know,
I mean, you
and
know,
all the ones that they was trafficking gonna tell on them.
that would be good. If it's
Yeah,
not coming back on, is they going for another? We got another season, right?
yeah. I mean, no, I mean, yeah. I think he signed on and he got another season coming out. We just don't know when it's gonna drop. That's about it. But
Well,
look
that's
for us to be talking about Shy because Shy returns I mean, on the 22nd, right?
tomorrow, like you said. Ain't today Thursday?
Yeah,
That's
today
Thursday.
Thursday, so it comes on the 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
So tune in to that. We will be talking about it.
All right. Well, we're going to end it here. Thanks and like, comment, subscribe.
All right.